Hey everybody, hope you are doing well. I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update about what is going on because today there was supposed to be a trail run of around about 10 miles. I've been planning for about 8 weeks now. And essentially, what has been happening in the last, let's say, week is that I bashed my knee pretty hard on a table at work and just kind of that soft part just next to the kneecap. And it meant that running became quite uncomfortable and not very enjoyable. It wasn't a strain or anything like that, but it was just a really unpleasant experience to be out there running, and it was taking my mind off the enjoyment of it because I was very focused on the fact that my right knee, in particular, was just feeling very bruised and feeling a little bit inflamed. And what I was really conscious of doing or not doing is putting too much pressure and emphasis on the left foot or left leg, and potentially causing myself an injury by just kind of being a bit too dominant on that side. So I did pop out on Monday and I did a run, which was another run to raise money for PC Andrew Harper. If you're not too sure about the situation, please do feel free to Google it. Very sad circumstances, but many thousands of pounds have been raised by many runners for a very special cause. So that was Monday, and the idea of that was that I was going to do about 15k. The run that we had to do to raise the money required us to run 7.6 kilometres. So I thought that's okay, I'll do that portion of it and then I'll just kind of double up and go from there. But towards the end, it became apparent that it wasn't going to be very easy for me to continue with the way that my knee was feeling. It's just still recovering and it was a bit too soon, but I committed to do it. It was important that I did do that portion of the run. So I started thinking to myself, well, that's okay. I kind of planned to do this run on Wednesday. That gives me a little bit of time. I've got 2 days to recover and should be okay by then. And then what happened? Monday evening, went out for a walk to pop down to the shops. I don't know what it is. I still do not know. Something, a little creature of sorts, bit me twice. Once on my calf and once in the most annoying place possible, right on that kneecap. So what happened was, I got home and I thought, my leg feels a bit itchy, what's that? I noticed the calf one first. Then I looked down, I wish I got a picture of this, but I didn't. I looked down and my kneecap over this right-hand side was like ballooned up, at least around, obviously, not the kneecap itself, but around the area. And I just thought, this is not what I needed whatsoever. It was very itchy yesterday, very uncomfortable. It's gone down now, it's okay. But it meant that last night I got my bottles out, got my gels out, got everything ready for the run today. And this particular run meant I was going to travel by train and then run home. So it was quite a big deal in terms of the fact that if I'm out there, I'm more or less, well, I am on my own, but I'm more or less kind of in the countryside and I'm not around places that I can go to should I require any sort of help or assistance. So I got the bottles out and I set my alarm and I woke up this morning and I got up and I had to just be sensible. I had to be sensible about it, and I just decided I want this run that I've been planning for a while to be really enjoyable. I don't want to commit to travelling if it means that after a few kilometres I've got to walk the rest. That's going to be a number of hours, and if I'm walking in some kind of discomfort, it's just going to ruin the whole entire experience for me. And it will be the first time that I do this route, so I want it to be memorable for the right reasons. So I was kind of a little bit disheartened. I was sort of not moping around, but I was just a bit irritated with the way things have played out the last couple of days. This was supposed to be kind of a fun week of running and doing lots of different things, but that sort of all turned out to be not the case. I'm due to start my speed series training next week. So I had that planned, and anyway, so I didn't go, and I decided that what I'd do is just go for a little walk, for a bit of a wander. In the meantime, I'd bumped into a friend of mine, and the other day I mentioned that I'd obviously got these Salomon shoes. The fact is they're too small. I did a bit of walking around the house as well, just to try and see if I could loosen them up. And after 20 minutes of just wandering around the house on carpeted floor, my right foot in particular, I could just sense certain areas were becoming quite strained and not very pleasant. And I just thought, if I'm trying to run in these, my feet are going to just end up hating me for it. And there's just not a lot of point whatsoever in ploughing on. Anyway, the reason why I said it is because my friend said to me, oh, how you getting on with running? They run as well, primarily on the trails, funnily enough. I didn't realise all of this. And yeah, cut a long story short, they now have those shoes. They gave me some money. They took the shoes away. They're a size that's more suitable for them than they are for me. So then I did okay out of it, given the fact that I had a voucher and now I've got cash. I wandered into town. I went to my local running shop and I just decided, you know what I'm going to do? I need to just prove something to myself here. I need to know that those Salomon shoes in a size 10 were not suitable for me. So, nice big wall of shoes. It's a really decent shop for all sorts of different things. A little bit on the expensive side. It is an independent shop, so I guess they've got some additional things to cover, roof over their heads and all those things. So, sometimes I look at the price and just think, I can save money online, but support your local business and all those things. Anyway, tried on some Salomon, tried on some Speed Cross, and that was cool. And then I said to him, can I just try some Hoka ones on, please? And the guy said, yeah, knock yourself out, it's absolutely fine. I shared that I was a 10 in my Brooks shoes. And I said, do I need to go half a size bigger? He said, well, let me go and have a look at the back. So he went out the back and he got 2 pairs of shoes in particular. I won't tell you which shoe I've got just yet. He got 2 models out. And those models are actually both size 10. And I said to him, I'm a little bit apprehensive about this because if I'm getting a pair of shoes, I just need them to be comfortable. I need them to fit. I want to get the shoes once. I don't want to be regretting it midway through a trail. And I just said, I want comfort. I love my Brooks because they're so comfortable. Now, I know some people go for lightweight or they go for something like kind of more aggressive and more racer style. I just want to be comfortable right now until I start hitting the dizzy heights of chasing for podiums and those things, and then I'll get some racing shoes. But until those days come along, I'm just quite happy to explore the environment and just enjoy what I'm doing. So anyway, I tried 2 shoes on. The moment I put my foot in one of them, it was just bang, sold. This shoe is out of this world. Funnily enough, it was the first one I tried on. Now, I tried on the second model, and it was clear to me that certainly in that size, it was fitted around my foot. I was wearing relatively thin socks today. It left no room at all for a thicker pair of socks. So what I've actually discovered is, in this particular brand, Hoka, I am a 10, a slightly wider fit, and they're glorious. They were so comfortable. So the title of this video is Everything Happens for a Reason. You can see, hopefully, over the course of the last, 5 or 6 days, things have sort of snowballed, and the way I was feeling last night, the way I was feeling this morning, it was disappointing. But then that whole run of events had to happen for me to find myself in the store today, trying on the shoes, having this moment. They're also on a deal as well. So everything has just kind of fallen into place. I've now got a new pair of shoes. The Salomon Sense Escapes. I did really like the shoes. I didn't have a Sense Escape in the shop. They actually had a Sense Ride, which I tried on. But they just felt much harder than the Hoka shoes. And for me right now, comfort is key until I'm in a position where I feel like I need to focus my attention on something else, where maybe I would trade comfort for speed, for being lightweight, etc. So really, it's just a case, I think, sometimes just reflecting, sitting down and also listening to your body. I would have regretted going on the run this morning and treating my body badly. There was no need for that whatsoever. Instead, I'm feeling pretty good. There will always be another opportunity. And hopefully, if I can spend a little bit of time with this shoe, I might be able to take a shoe on the trail, which would be the ultimate. because I've got something I'd like to share when I'm on the trails as well, but it's kind of all linked together. Everything's linked together. Anyway, this video is quite long. I thought I'd just give you an update because I probably won't post another running video for, let me try and think. I might be able to get out and do parkrun Saturday, but I'm just going to chill with this right now. Just going to take my time, and if my body needs extra time, just going to give that the time it needs, because there's no point pushing when I'm like 80% and then just dropping back down to 70%. I need to make sure I'm back to fighting fit so I can really tackle this block of training hard and do a good job increasing my speed, hopefully, and coming out of the other side feeling like everything I've put in place has been purposeful and has achieved the desired outcome. So thanks for watching. Sorry it's so long. I will see you soon.